Told to prepare for a potential armed conflict by next year, with the government urging health providers to be ready. According to French media, in a leaked letter sent to health agencies across the country, the government says hospitals should be prepared for a major military engagement as soon as March 2026. It said that between 10,000 and 50,000 men could be expected in French hospitals over a 6-month period, which could include foreign soldiers who are coordinated with NATO and the EU. They are planning medical transit centres to make use of regional facilities and to distribute patients arriving from potential front lines. According to the reports, doctors are also being warned to prepare for shortages. The French health minister hasn't denied the letter and stressed it was a precautionary measure, but that aggression from some actors means the country needs to prepare for the worst. It comes months after the government announced a survival manual, which is set to be sent to every household in the country. The 20-page booklet is said to include details of what to do in a variety of emergencies, including nuclear blasts and natural disasters, and contains a survival kit packing list, which includes water, tinned food, paracetamol, and a torch.
Mia, what do you think about that? Why would we be giving that out to the people?
Because they're a responsible country who wants to make sure their citizens are aware that something could be coming up. I wish America would do something like that. Most people have no idea what to do if an atomic bomb, if a nuclear bomb drops, or during a terrible storm, hurricane, whatever. I mean, most people have no idea what to do, what to pack, what to bring, what to leave, et cetera, or any sort of prepping. I mean, he did make Putin angry, and I'm gonna be honest. I watched Macron get like punched in the face by his wife, so I'm pretty sure my money's on Putin winning that fight. I'm gonna be honest here. I watched Brigitte or Jean Claude or whatever her real name is punch her husband in the face. So I mean, to be honest, I feel like Russians would absolutely demolish the French, but I'm biased against the French. They're nasty, rude people, and I don't particularly care for them. I live real close to them, and they're nasty and rude. Don't let them fool you. They're nasty, rude people. Not Canadian,
and they never help
but
us.
French are nasty, rude people.
They never help us. They never help us. We're always helping them.
But my biggest thing is we have so much happening. Obviously, geopolitically, we're rushing towards World War III, but a lot of people don't understand as well. I mean, Project Bluebeam is coming because we have 3I Atlas, which is an asteroid about to pass Mars in less than a month. And that is on a crash course to the United States. So that could also be something they're preparing for. Doesn't necessarily have to be war. It could absolutely be, Harvard has come out and said they think it's a mothership. Harvard has come out and I think 3I Atlas has the potential to be a mothership. So there's a lot of stuff going on. World War III, asteroid, mothership. I mean, maybe they're just trying to prepare for everything. I want a copy of the booklet. Do they have aliens in that? Because that's telling. If they got aliens in there, then it's the aliens that are coming.
And Nora, I want to say that France was the first country to help us in the American Revolution.
Yeah, that's the only time they helped us. They didn't help us in World War II. I mean, we had to help them in World War II. When we asked for help during 9/11, they didn't want to help. The list is endless. I have to look it up.
They just fall. Anybody walks near them. Lisa under. Here's the baguettes.
I mean,
they did have Napoleon. I mean, they were the most powerful at one point.
Yeah, after him, this has been downhill since.
Yeah, and only downhill since. I'm going to play next clip and we can react to it. This is what happened today in not today, yesterday in their version of the Congress. This, Alex, tell the truth. See, Gray don't know that. That's our first friend. That's who really helped us first. Not no damn France. We acknowledge them first. Morocco. This. Thank you, Alex.
À l'issue du vote, M. Macron doit au moins une fois se résoudre à sortir de son rôle de chef de la majorité pour enfin assumer, si toutefois il en est capable, son rôle de président de la République. En ces circonstances, le président n'a qu'une possibilité, convoquer de nouvelles élections et laisser le pays choisir, et s'il le décide, de choisir une majorité d'alternance. S'il s'implique dans la campagne, s'il sort de son rôle d'arbitre pour devenir joueur, il accepte par avance d'en assumer les conséquences politiques en cas de défaite.
That's crazy. 80% of the people don't trust him. Crazy. They're about to
Worse than
impeach his ass.
Trump.
Right?
I know that's what Grace is laughing.
They're about to impeach his ass. 80% don't like him. Psh.
Bro just going through it, Mia. Mia, what you found out about bro? He's just going through it.
He's going through it. I mean, you know, he has his patience stretched thin. He has to appoint another prime minister. A lot of people are calling for him to be ousted, which is going to leave a power vacuum, which may be the rise of a much needed conservative nation out there. So, I mean, and then his lawsuit with Candace. I mean, you know, what is that, Nora? You have, what's that you and Kelly always say? What is it? Weapons used against me shall not prosper. I mean, he filed that lawsuit, and next thing you know, he may be losing his job. I'm just saying.
But I think the reason why he filed the lawsuit is a distraction for who's really after Candace, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That he's being used as a tool to bleed her dry financially, because they're probably giving him endless funds, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say it, to go after her at this point.
But I mean, you know, I follow a couple French independent journalists, and they're saying like it's bad there. Like, we think we're broke here, they're just as broke there. Over 30% of their population is utilizing some sort of like social net program, entitlement programs. They're overrun by Muslims now. And then now they're like sexual assault and crime has gone through the roof and has skyrocketed. There's just like a lot. I mean, like I said, there's no bread, there's no circus. Now there's high crime. And a lot of people are upset. There's a lot of European countries that are slowly starting to rebel against their mass migration issues, which is destabilizing their own countries because, you know, same thing. I mean, at least our migrants here work. The migrants over there don't work. The average Muslim migrant over there has 6 kids, and they don't work. And then they implement their own Sharia courts. Imagine having a Sharia court along with your regular criminal justice system. So, like, I mean, at least the migrants here want to work. We just need to clear a better path for them. Over there, they don't work, and they have an average of 6 to 8 children. And they're all on their welfare, their food stamps, all of that stuff. They're in council housing, which is a fancy way of saying projects, all over there. So in ways, Europe has it way worse than we have it here. I'm not surprised that they're done, that that cup is overfill and it's filling on the other side and they're all set.
Well, speaking of Congress, I'm gonna play this last clip and then we can all react to it. Pretty much, this happened in our Congress last week. I don't know if people know, but there were soldiers that were arrested in our Congress.
Are being arrested right now for interrupting a foreign affairs hearing on nominations because the U.S. is complicit in genocide. They are complicit in the slaughter of babies.
The United States government is complicit in genocide. You have an obligation to the Constitution of the United States. I'm a disabled veteran.
There's a genocide! There's a genocide! Stop!
You are all complicit in genocide.
You're complicit in a genocide! You're complicit in a genocide! Eddie, there's a genocide! Eddie! Eddie, there's a genocide! Come on, Eddie! There's a genocide!
Is she active military?
Genocide of the Palestinian people! You are complicit! Come on, Eddie! Eddie, help us! Eddie, help us save them! Come on, Eddie! The Israeli terrorists are committing a genocide, and the U.S. Congress and Senate are complicit in funding the bombs that are forcing children to be slaughtered. And
All right. So that was last week. I don't think many people know about it. Mia, did you hear about this? Is she active duty? Like, Heaven, I need more context. Like, is she active duty? Because that's in French. So I don't know. She's retired. Okay. So yeah, I mean, things are popping up in our Congress. Skeptic, what do you think about that clip? And what do you think about what's happening in France?
I mean, I feel like if you really start really like going deep and watching all the clips that are available, you'll feel the same way she does, because it's true. Like, she's not lying. We are funding it and we are empowering Israel. And like you just saw the White House, they can't even say that it's wrong or that they disagree. I mean, they are giving so much leniency to some monstrous acts that Israel is doing. And I don't know, like I just said about the clips, right? I have to like take breaks from it because it's so like gruesome, and they're so like the soldiers, the Israel soldiers are terrible. Like, honestly, with the whole cackling thing, well, I don't care what you're unaliving. I don't care. It's like despicable for you to sit there and laugh while you're watching people be unalive. It's just like, I don't know. It's crazy. And if you watch a lot of it, I can feel the exact same way she is. I mean, like, it really does put you in your feelings. Even Candace Owens, like, I disagree with Candace Owens on everything. But one thing that she used to say that I used to be like, I don't know, girl, she's right about this one, was like how gruesome and disgusting it was. Like the videos she would watch, and she was working for, you know, the Shapiro man that we just saw today. So he was very much about you not speaking against Israel. And she was like, I don't care. This is wrong. This is not okay. And ultimately, that was the reason why she lost her job. So like, there is, you know, there's a lot of people that are helping kind of move this along, and we are desensitized. I do feel like we kind of like become kind of like, okay, it's happening. It's been happening for a long time, but it's still really bad. It's really sad too.
Kamal, what do you think about what's happening in France? Do you think are people going to rise up, or, you know, because I mean, we see that former soldiers are starting to speak out more, as you can see in that clip.
Hey, I'm gonna be a thorough with y'all. I think y'all, Mia, you right about France. You feel me? Because like, everybody out here go to France, and my lady been to France, and she said that shit a shithole. The food be terrible. She said, don't go to Paris. They fooling motherfuckers out there.
I heard it's bad.
Yeah, I heard it's bad. The food terrible, or the streets is dirty and all types of shit. Man, hey, my bro Kiwi, man. Shit, man, I know you got a crib out there. You feel me? Man, damn, man. I hope everything good when you move.
He says it's the outskirts, man. He said
the rural area. You feel me? Shout out to my brother though, getting property while the shit is low. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think, you feel me, like we seen it firsthand. You feel me? Like when the money low, that's when tensions rise up. You know what I mean? And people gonna fight back when they can't feed themselves. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we just seeing how just globally everybody going through shit. And the main thing I'm really hearing is, don't nobody want no fucking illegal immigrants. Shit in Africa, Asia, America, Iceland, Greenland, wherever fucking land, They like, man, I just don't want no illegal immigrants over here, man. Shit, they fucking up the goddamn price of the market.
Poland wouldn't even take Ukrainian refugees. That's why that girl was here.
Damn.
Poland is very strict. They do not allow immigration. They are very strict.
Man, I didn't even know that. Like Poland strict like that. That's crazy.
Poland's wicked strict. And you know, I feel like when you look at Europe and like their like migrant crisis they have, it kind of makes me thankful. Like, our migrants here they're Catholic and they're Christian. I mean, they assimilate well because their belief system is really close to ours when it comes to like religious, family structure. It's like really close. So they can come here and assimilate. We may not live in the same neighborhoods, but the belief system there is easy to assimilate. In Europe, you're taking Muslims who believe in gang rape and depositing them in some of the whitest Catholic Christian places and then wondering why little girls and women are being gang raped. I mean, you can't take people that are from opposite ends and expect them to come into the middle. It doesn't work like that. And every time I see all these videos from Europe, it makes me thankful, at least here. I mean, we could all live together and assimilate together, and we're kind of on the same wavelength. The only varying difference is a lot of people is the legal factor. But other than that, somebody coming up from Venezuela is the same religion as my next door neighbor. I mean, for the most part, our societies work pretty similar. We're very lucky in that aspect, and I'm very thankful.
Gray, what did you want to correct? He was telling you to correct something.
Who?
About Doc. You were like, I'm going to comment.
This right here. So Doc said soldiers only follow orders, and that's basically what I want to bring up. You're not even allowed to show emotion in uniform. You can't kiss anybody. You can't hold anybody's hand. When you are doing a mission, and this is in Israel too, we're going to do the mission, whether we agree with this or not, and we're going to make sure everybody comes home, and then we'll deal with the emotional stress of this later on. So, unfortunately, when you do a career like that, that's the mindset that you have to have. So, like, with her running out and crying and stuff like that, she definitely shouldn't have done that in uniform. So, I mean, that's the only thing that I'll say about that.
So would you have been screaming like that?
No, I'd never show any emotion.
Not even for Biden, bro?
In uniform? No.
Not in uniform. Okay. Heaven said she was retired though, right?
Yes. Heaven retired in 2021.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, we can start with our closing thoughts.
Not on duty. I feel you, Greg. Not on duty. Top flight. I feel you, bro.
Top flight. I'm gonna let
before we can do that, can I add on to this?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Enzo.
So I'm going to tread very lightly because of said accusations for me trying to educate somebody on what was going on there.
I wasn't trying to skip you.
No, you're good. You're good. I want to speak on this. I do really want to speak on this because Heaven's the one who sent it in the group chat the other day, and I asked for the context, and I looked into it myself. I understand. Usually, I type a person that says wrong place, wrong time, right? And that's usually what this is. I applaud her and him for doing that. I really do. Putting yourselves in that type of position, even though you're in uniform, even though you will face court-martial possibly for UCMJ, or standing up for something you believe in, that really right there goes above the call of duty and what you are swore an oath to. I hate what's going on over there. I really do. And this is towards the Israeli government. Always say that, towards the Israeli government. What's going on there is an atrocity. The world needs to hear this. This is the only right place and the right time to do these things, to speak up about this and to get AIPAC and all this funding out of our government so things like this don't go on. You're occupied from within. I'm going to keep fucking saying it. I don't care. That's exactly what's going on here. And this needs to be said. That needed to be said. And this needs to stop.
That's facts right there. But At this point, we about to be called the anti-Semitic podcast. Ben Shapiro about to come for our asses. God,
They've already come for me.
What's that other dude y'all had on here that I've been watching on old podcasts? It's Mike. Mike about to come after us.
No, Nick, Mr. Nick,
Mike,
who, by the way, I invited back. Oh no, he did respond, but Andre never wrote back. I invited him on. I wanted him to come debate Andre.
Mr. Nick about to come after us. God damn. Woo.
Woo. Well, you know, they always call you names so they can silence you. And this is why I said I'm against military being in our neighborhoods, because that's what's coming next. The silencing. Anyway, Skeptic, tell us about the constitutional rights, girl.
Let me tell you, release the Epstein file. That's what I'm on. Now, wasn't he an FBI informant? And then they went back and were like, oh, I misspoke. No, release the Epstein files. And let me just say, in this new release of files that they have done, where the oversight committee released them like here in September 2025, that card that I was talking about, that I was told was not real, was in there, talking about some enigmas never age, and a secret is a beautiful thing to keep, or every day is a secret, and he signed it like that. I had talked about this a while back. It was in the files that were released. That was like a happy birthday card that was given to Epstein. So I think release the files. I've looked into the flight logs. He only flew with his family 2 times. The rest of the times he flew with the Epstein guy, this president, and an unknown person. There are multiple times where he flew with people that are not named. So I think that there's more to this story. The fact that they're trying to make him an FBI informant is crazy, and then retract it is crazy. I also want to say that this is just my personal opinion. This man was buddy with Putin in 2018 when, you know, they had like meetings multiple times, and he went on Twitter, because he's always had Twitter fingers, and said, oh, we had great meetings and we talked about all these things, including Ukraine. And then it just so happens that Putin attacked Ukraine in 2022. So like, to put all of that on one person, Putin has been here and he has been disingenuous from the start. And the fact that this president said he was going to end the conflict in Ukraine in 24 hours and hasn't ended it, he's been made a fool. And then this man has come back and attacked Zelensky or Ukraine again via drones is crazy to me. And like, we don't talk about it enough. So yes, what's happening in LA, the last thing I want to touch up on, our constitutional rights are being trampled upon. Latinos are now, they're able to look at you if you speak Spanish, if you work in a certain place, if you look a certain way, the federal agents can come in and question you, which is wild. So yeah, our constitutional rights are being trampled upon. I say we stand up for you guys that were Latinos and that voted for Trump. You guys put our communities at risk, and now we're seeing it play out in real time. But anyways, good night. It has been a good episode. Don't let anyone trample on your constitutional rights. They are currently doing it, but don't let them anymore. We need to vote the right way to stop this.
Damn, I'm in trouble. Anyways, Kamal, what's your closing thought? They coming for me.
Damn. Hey, Skeptic calling out the coons in her community. Kudos to you, for real. This was another great episode. I learned a lot. You feel me? Appreciate y'all in the chat. You know what I mean? The panel, we was on fire today. You feel me? We most definitely gonna have Ben Shapiro on our ass about how we was talking about Israel and shit like that. Even though he got a pedophile mustache and looked hella weird. And him talk about reparations, I'm most definitely gonna talk about that tomorrow on my show, because the nerve of this guy to talk about money ain't gonna solve nothing while his lineage getting money. Go figure. What else? Mia, you right. Seems like everybody broke. France broke, so no more French fries. Japan fucking broke, so no more PS5s. Goddamn India broke, so no more. I don't know what the fuck India does, but yeah, they broke as hell too. Africa broke as hell. We all broke. Donald Trump gonna have to slap the fuck out of somebody to make me feel better at this point. He getting played. It's like 1 minute they kiki and ha ha, and the next minute they like, yeah, we about to bomb some shit. We don't give a damn what Trump think. So Trump, you're gonna have to do like some Mexican politicians and backhand the hell out of somebody. What what else I got for y'all? The new party, y'all go follow them. I got the channel pinned to the top of my chat. Y'all go hit the notification bell too, so you know when they go live. And then on my end, Kamal Johnson Network. Yeah, Doc, I got my own show. I'll be doing my own show, bro. I'll be going live like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you know, and I'll be talking about the good gospel of slaying coonism and slaying tethers and all the honkinism that be out there. But that's on my show. Kamal Johnson Network, y'all could go on there and also hit that notification bell. Once again, this was a great show. I wish we had more of the fucking dweebs that usually be in the chat talk about y'all talk about the same thing. Y'all got the same mindset. No, there's a lot of different things that we talked about today. Somehow when we start talking about different things, y'all seem to disappear from the chat. Where's Buwana? I'm gonna have to make a milk carton for Buwana.
I don't know, but we're not, when we go long way, that's when we don't have the regulars in. So sorry.
Oh, that's what
I'll go long way Thursday night. We'll go long way Thursday night.
Okay, for sure. Buwana, I'm gonna send out a search party for you, bro. My favorite Caribbean that's in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah.
Enzo, what's your closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts. This was a good episode. Two things I'm really gonna touch on is what's going on with the state of the world. The crazy place that we're living in right now. And it's no fault to one person or one country. There's a lot of economic factors that are coming into play that are possibly could lead us down to a major conflict. I don't really think it's going to be World War III. I was being more hyperbolic when I was saying that before, because I mean, World War I started because of Germany, pretty much, and World War II definitely started because of Germany. What is Germany doing? So that's my whole thought. But there will be some type of major conflict that goes on. And like I just said before with the two soldiers and what they did, everybody needs to speak up about what's going on over there. Leave it at that.
Hey, Enzo, bro, you fucking right, bro. What the hell is Germany doing? Like nobody talk about them at all.
That's scaring me.
That's a pattern recognition. What's your thoughts?
It was a great episode. Learned a lot. First and foremost, if you don't like your elected officials, we should be allowed to beat the hell out of them and throw them in a river. I feel like we should implement that here, and we would have a lot more issues solved, and Congress would actually do their job once in a great while if they knew we could go in there, bust down the doors, and beat their ass. But first and foremost, everybody needs to be subscribing. So if you're not subscribing, please do subscribe. We are here Monday through Thursday. And you can find me on TikTok, X, and YouTube. I'm very active on TikTok at It's Mia, Not Maya, at TikTok. So definitely do please follow us. And obviously follow me. I'm on X and on TikTok.
Yeah, we about to get demonetized, y'all. We talk about whooping politicians' ass, throwing them in the Great Lakes, in the what's the river over there in Jersey, Enzo? And it's like a certain type of
the Hudson, where it's just radioactive sewage and body parts and mutated rats. Yeah, we throw them in we throwing them in there, and so, if something goes in there, it doesn't come out.
Like that pickpocketer from France that came here and his family listed him missing because he thought he was going to pickpocket Americans. And everybody has a betting pool to figure out if they're going to find him in the Hudson or the East River. Most people think he's in the Hudson, but he still has not been found.
100%. Jimmy Hoffa's in the Hudson too. That's why they haven't found him.
Oh shit! Oh wait, allegedly, we got hit allegedly. God damn.
I mean, that is why the French are the worst. Like, who tolerates a pickpocket? Who works and slaves away at their job only to be pickpocketed and not throw a hand? Honest to God, like,
they're very kind people.
Okay. My friend went to heaven. I'm going to agree.
we were in Italy actually, and my father-in-law was pickpocketed
Oh
in
shit.
Italy, in
Yeah,
Rome.
no, I heard it's bad in Italy. Remember that lady, the little girl's pickpocketed her? She got them little bitches in check. She was like, "I'm not playing with you. You took something. You took. I forgot what the little girls took from her.
Yeah, she had her
She
by
wasn't
the
playing.
hair, dude. Right over the shoulder
Yeah.
by the hair. Like, you
wasn't
have my
playing.
passport, give it back. I
Oh,
raised
yeah, her
8 kids.
My bad. Because
She
she was
was
I didn't
like,
care about the purse. She just cared about the passport. I got her.
Damn.
All right, leader.
You always coming for me, bro. Like, what's it, bro? What I'll say is that my tagline is always vote, and I feel like you don't have to do violence, you don't have to do terrorism. If you feel like you want something done in your community or within your country, vote. A lot of people don't even know like the things like the referendums and the other things in their actual community that you vote on. So I feel like the new party, this was a good episode and giving people information. And I feel like that's going to help people become better voters. So, like we always say, a new party, always vote.
Great bringing balance, man. We went from whooping politicians' ass to you know what? Just vote for them.
Can we
Yeah,
get
just
the
vote for
shade?
them.
Why, Nora? Why do you always put him on full screen? He's not.
He's not what?
He's not prepared. He's always doing.
Well,
something
he
else
should
to put him on
be.
full
He's
screen.
the last. The orders. He's the next to last before me, so he should be ready.
Great. Can we vote for ass whoopings? Can we do that?
I've always felt like if you use terrorism, you don't get actual results. That's just for me. I'm a history buff like your uncle, and I feel like when people actually go through real legal ways, they have. I mean, you have revolutions and histories, but you know, ratio wise, if you go the right way, you'll get what you want done in your country. That's just my.
Well, I think we need to be turning over some tables like the way Jesus did. And I'm going to say that as a Christian, you cannot look to any party, left, right, blue, red, yellow, green, purple, orange. And for me, we need to be looking in the Bible and focusing on the Lord, because I do think that if you put your faith in man, you get disappointed every single time. And that's my closing thoughts. God bless. Have a good night, everyone.